like you better in Roman armor. But the uniform fits you, at least. You sound like the boys back home. Hey. Oh, thanks. Just what every girl hopes to hear. I don't want to return. I don't even know where to go. This is the first time I'm back home. I appreciate that, but I'd better not. I don't want to depend on someone else. I've seen how badly that can turn out. But I appreciate the offer, really. Worse. I'm going to pretend to be a prim and proper noble woman. Not really. I like it better out there. I don't know. People. There's a lot of people in Rome. I'm not a people person. That's exactly what I'm dreading. We didn't get our guy, but we won the war. I'd celebrate that. It'll work out. Your case is strong enough. It's been a long time. It's good to see you as well. I'm sorry I never came back to visit. Something always came up. I've received a message from the proconsul. He says you'll need me very soon.
If I know Dominus Lucullus, he would have sent a rider for you with all the instructions.
I'll see if there's any wildlife around here to hunt. You really sound like you could use a fresh meal tonight. I enjoy it, but I don't ever do it just for leisure. I like being able to hunt my own food and cook for myself. I guess I get bored easily if I don't have some kind of challenge in front of me. I'm sure you know what I mean. You seem to seek out challenges as well. I guess I tend to stay within my comfort zone most of the time. I've figured out what kind of thing I like to do, and I won't let anything get in the way of me doing that. You're a vintner, a commander, a diplomat, a soldier, a spy. I wonder if there's anything you can't do. I hadn't noticed. This should stop your stomach grumbling, wouldn't you say? If you want, I can take over if you get tired. It was nice to have company for once, but I think I prefer to go hunting alone. It's nothing against you. I just like the solitude. I missed you guys too, and you in particular. It's just difficult for me in Rome. The more reasons I have to stay in the city, the more difficult it gets. I know you mean well, but are you sure you know what you're getting yourself into? I appreciate that. It's difficult for me to believe that anyone would genuinely care, or that anyone could really do something to help. Hey there, lover boy. You'd best believe it. It took a lot for me to open up like that, you know. This is just the beginning. But seriously, I'm really happy we did that. Thank you for being patient with me. You're not so bad yourself. So, just to make sure we're on the same page, this is a long-term thing, right? You're not going to forget about me as soon as Cleopatra flutters her eyelashes at you? Weird. But I love you too. Last time we stood here with a legion, we had Lucullus with us. It's tempting. I can't say it wouldn't be nice to have a home here again. With you. Let me try to clean out some of the skeletons in my closet first. Then, if everything works out somehow, we can talk about this again. I don't know yet. There's a lot I need to take care of. Don't worry, though. I'll save your ass when it needs saving. I'll let you know if I suddenly turn into a damsel in distress. I hate to be back in this shithole of shit. To you, probably. You're back home as a victorious commander, and I'm back home as... not myself.
There he is, the man of the hour.
I need your help. They will kill me. I need someone to defend me at the court tomorrow. It's a long story. What do you want to know? Feels like a lifetime ago. Before I joined the Legion, I killed my husband. Not by choice. But I was pretty, I guess. And that represented a political opportunity for my father. He never liked the fact that I was interested in men's things. He thought marriage would, in his words, tame me. As if I'm a wild animal needing to be domesticated. It's not that easy. No matter how far I try to run, my past keeps catching up with me. Julius Calidus is a warrior of renown in the Legion, and he has slain countless men. He's a hero. Julia Calida has slain only one man. She is a murderer. And whenever I enter Rome, I turn back into Julia, the husband killer. He was an extremely controlling man. I couldn't leave the villa except in his company. Everything about how I dressed, who was allowed to visit me, all was decided by him. I couldn't live that way. We fought about it all the time. One of those fights took place atop the grand staircase. It got very heated. I pushed him. I wish I could tell you he died for a better reason. That he was a criminal, or that it was some grand conspiracy, or even just that he was hitting me. But his cruelty was of a much more insidious sort. And to the people of Rome, his was a perfectly acceptable way to treat his wife. This whole thing is their fault. When my brother Aulus finally invited me to dinner, I thought everything was going to be fine. Not exactly. They were setting me up for another marriage. Can you believe it? Everything was fine at first, and Aulus was speaking up for me. Now that my father is dead, he is pater familias, after all. Then suddenly, this ridiculous mule walks in. Burienus Crispus. I didn't even expect that kind of surprise.
That's a common characteristic of surprises.
Rome. Look. I am a murderer. And I thought we were over this with my family, but... pretty much. The moment I refused this new marriage they set up for me, Mother turned me in. I barely escaped. I never know what to do when I'm in Rome. There will be a hearing tomorrow where they will try me for the murder of my late husband. I may be sentenced to death. I need Cicero to advocate on my behalf.
Matricide. It's a difficult situation. Was he a particularly cruel man?
Not by Roman standards.
I would certainly not use that line in front of the public. Please answer my question.
He was a bit full of himself, but actually he didn't really do anything bad to me.
He didn't even whip you a little bit?
You think he could have?
Indeed not. A pity. This makes defense difficult. I didn't say that. I welcome the challenge, but you will owe me a great deal.
What?
True. Of course, it doesn't matter legally if you're married or not. But correct me if I'm wrong, it's Calida's family who stands as her accusers. The reason for their outrage doesn't seem to be the untimely death of her late husband, but her refusal to remarry to someone equally wealthy and powerful. If you get married to each other, though, well, you are certainly wealthy and your political star is clearly rising.
This is not the way I imagined you'd ask the question, but, of course I want this.
An unexpected solution to the problem. Congratulations. Have a happy marriage.
Hey, sunshine. Listen, I would never have won my freedom without Kikaro's help, and Kikaro would never have helped me if not for you. There's no place I'd rather be right now than by your side, helping to keep you alive. And to knowingly place her in dangerous situations time and time again. The consensus in Rome would certainly be that you are a terrible husband. But you know me. I wouldn't have it any other way. This is a bad idea. Promised Lucullus I'd watch your back. So I did. There is no need to thank me. It's a selfless act, Kaiser. The final sacrifice of the finest commander Rome has ever known. I see no reason why we have to leave you in there. You may be waiting to be exiled, but they will never let you live. You're too dangerous. So, do you want to get out of here? You did well. You did very well. Thank you.
Devastated by the loss of her beloved, Calida left Rome in grief. She felt haunted by her past misdeeds, cursed to never find love and happiness again. She traveled north into Gallia, where she settled into a new life of hunting and forestry. In time, she did become happy there. She even found a new man to love, one who treated her well, who loved her for who she was, and who would never sacrifice what they had together for politics or ideals.
So, do you want to get out of here? You can go to Egypt. Surely Cleopatra will protect you. Oh, my love. You think I will leave you alone with that woman? Not a chance. I'm not leaving your side.
Even though it began in exile, Calida's second marriage turned out considerably better than her first. She followed her new husband to Egypt, where she valiantly fended off Cleopatra's advances on him. She did not take quickly to the opulent luxury of the royal palace, but eventually she did get used to it. Calida was happy to find that it was possible to be a wife and a mother without giving up the things she loved. She taught their children archery and horseback riding, and nobody ever again looked down on her for her unwomanly pursuits.
Get it over with. Take me first. Then at least I won't have to listen to your drivel any longer.
I can't let you do that. He loves you. Your death would break his heart. Take me instead, Lurko. I have nothing to lose save my honor, and that you can never take from me.
Calida's second marriage turned out considerably better than her first. With her beloved husband committed to letting her live her best life, she was happy to settle down by his side, supporting him in his endeavors as he supported her.
I'm sure Cleopatra will protect you if you flee to Egypt. Please don't do this. I love you, but surely we did not stop a would-be king only to replace him with another. I love you. If you truly believe this is the right thing to do, then I stand by you.
Good. Your love is stronger than all this.
I'm sure Cleopatra will protect you if you flee to Egypt.
That is still immoral, for you would be
We will follow your lead, of course, whatever you do. If we run, we can never return to Rome. But I will be by your side. This is the right choice. We continue. Onwards to new adventures. I'm sure Cleopatra will protect you if you flee to Egypt.
I admire your principled stance, Domine. But do you understand the consequences? They are likely to execute you. Are you sure you want to do this?
Don't do this, please. I feel like I just found you. We can just leave. Together.
I understand.
I don't understand, and I never will. But this is your choice. So be it.